Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now this is gonna be a really short video. I'm gonna talk about Sieghard Latent Abilities Awakening. So let's talk about the passive latent ability first. So after you awaken his latent abilities, I must say he is the best tank in terms of stats. Yes, I repeat, the best tank in terms of stats, because like you can see that his stats is simply insane. 240% defense and 190% spirit. Super tanky. And his health boost is also no joke, 170%. That's really insane. Maybe you say, oh, I don't care about that, okay? What's the benefit having extra 30% defense, health, spirit? Let me tell you that you will benefit a lot from that. If you try to make him into, let's say, 100% physical dodge, 100% innate provoke, then with that high stats boost, you can care less about equipping those accessories which boost your physical evasion or innate provoke. Okay, this is really good because yes, you may build him into 100% provoke tank, but remember, as a provoke tank, you may still need decent amount of spirit stats, okay, and that's not a problem with Sieghard. So really guys, his stats is pretty decent, and he also has that 100% Earth resist. If you count his Trust Mastery word, it is 130% Earth resistance, okay, very high, but maybe not that useful because it is kind of niche, okay. And remember that Sieghard able to equip either light or heavy shield or armor. So this is really good because there is one light armor that you need to pay attention, and that is Assassin Fast. Assassin Fast gives you 10% physical evasion, so it is really useful if you want to build 100% evasion Sieghard. And yes, okay, by able to equip light armor and not lose any stats boost, that's, I must say, it is amazing. Okay, so his stats is top tier without a doubt, really good. Okay, but what about his abilities? I must say that his new latent ability, it's kinda mediocre. Okay, so the first effect, inflict charm 45%. Even this has 100% charm effect, I must say it is still useless, except maybe for the arena. Okay, and increased chance of being targeted, this is also not that useful because with that amazing stats, you can build him easily to 100% innate provoke, which is much better than this kind of ability. Okay, and increase Earth resist 100%. This is nice when you need it, but pay attention. If you really need Earth resist, I can say that Sieghard is not that reliable because this 100% Earth resist buff only lasts for 3 turns and the cooldown is 5 turns. So you get 2 turns without 100% Earth resist buff. So you may as well bring Sylvie to the battle, okay, because she has spammable 100% Earth resist. So I can say this effect is kind of underwhelming. And the next is mitigate physical damage taken 40% for all allies. This is nice, I must say, but until now I don't think we need this 40%, okay, because until now I use Sylvie 30% physical mitigation, and I guess I'm pretty okay with that, okay. And especially against Chocobo, I don't care about physical mitigation because I can use AoE evasion. Not sure about the future, but I don't think this 10% physical mitigation gonna make the difference. And if it does make the difference, then pay attention, it is same like the Earth resist buff, it only lasts for 3 turns, not 5 turns like the duration of the cooldown. So kinda disappointing here, I must say. And as tank, I must say he is kinda, yeah, very good, okay. Basically he is like Hallowed Aegis Charlotte. He able to become magic tank or physical tank. Okay, but for magic tank, just make sure you pay attention because it is 3 turns cooldown move So if the enemy able to dispel your AoE protection, you cannot cast it again. Okay, but if the enemy cannot dispel your AoE magic buff, it's perfectly okay because the cooldown and the durations are same, 3 turns. For 100% provoke, he gets 40% physical damage mitigation. Again, maybe that's not that useful, especially like I said, he is best to become 100% efficient innate provoker. So you don't need this kind of skill. Okay, and the biggest downside is his limit burst. It is only 45% damage mitigation, while other tankers get 50% damage mitigation. I wish they upgrade his LB instead of giving him that AoE 40% physical damage taken. But yes, it is nice if you don't have access to new tankers. Okay, but again, we have Lightning 13-2 who has that 50% damage mitigation, so no reason, especially if you use 2 tankers on the battle. Okay, and the annoying thing is they give him damage modifier to his chaining family. Whoa, that's kinda rubbish in my opinion, because really I never use him for damage. Okay, so sure, the damage modifier is quite good, 36.8 times for Aurel Ray, and for Absolute Mirror of Equity it is 40 times. So yes, it is nice, but remember he doesn't have dual cast, so it can, yes, it deals very little damage. And I think the Absolute Mirror of Equity is kind of useless because, yes, unless you want to make dual wielding Sieghard, then this only trigger once. For Aurel Ray, it's okay because Aurel Ray consists 30 hits attack. So even if you only chain one Aurel Ray, it is sufficient to reach maximum damage for your finisher. But for Absolute Mirror of Equity, only 8 hits. Unless your finisher is true double hand, I think this is kind of underwhelming. Okay, and maybe you want to create that dual wield Sieghard using Clan Master Headband. Okay, that give you 10% physical evasion, and if you are veteran players, you have Kiyomori will give you another 10%. Okay, so you can try to build that. And my conclusion for Sieghard, I must say he is not that different. He is simply better in terms of stats. Okay, so if you like him on the past, then you will like him even more. But let's say you hate him, these latent abilities won't change anything on him. Okay, because what you get basically only 30% defense, health, spirit. So yes, I like him. Okay, I like him as a tank. I use him a lot. So yes, I really welcome this latent ability upgrade. But for you who had him, like I said, whoa, do not awaken his latent ability if you don't use him from the past. Okay, so I think that's all you need to know about Sieghard. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Spheres Guide. Bye bye guys.